Jody Skaggs with Vector Concepts Incorporated in Irving, Texas. Been Vector Concepts for 30 years now. A commercial flooring contractor, but at our beginnings, we've gotten into the sports floor business, and then we've recently gotten into slab treatments, and that took us to another level. We've seen it as a product that could change our industry, and since we started putting down more expensive flooring materials, we were looking for ways to protect our investment and our end users' investment. So Spray-Lock was the one. We started with SCP 7-8 years ago, and started with the glue before that, and then went into the Spray-Lock concrete treatment. It's impacted our business very strongly in that it gave us an avenue of revenue that we didn't have before in times of years where we weren't doing a lot of installs on flooring, but it also speeded up our scheduling processes, because at this point all we got to worry about is the general contractor be ready, and it's just a drive-by, take a look, you got windows and air conditioning, we'll be good to go if you are, because we don't have to do testing of slabs, and it just speeded up our process. We took out steps of our processes of having to check a job, that kind of thing. We don't get moisture problems anymore. Haven't had a moisture issue in years since we started using the product, especially on jobs where we're involved doing the flooring as well. Of the 2 to 3 million square feet a year, we're probably installing flooring on 70% of that. And so a lot of times it helps us get the job in the flooring side, because they want to wrap all that warranty, and they don't, no finger pointing at anybody. So we got it all from beginning to end with the Spray-Lock partnership. I would say the skeptical ones out there, you hear the word spray and pray, but until you try it and use it, and we got 7 years of history, and there's over 10 million feet down that we've done ourselves. So, and with no callbacks with moisture, and we don't have moisture problems. We haven't had moisture problems on any slab we've ever treated. Some of the things we've done here recently, we've realized construction is a lot more important than even the moisture issues, because with the job delays and those kinds of things, if you're able to take construction days off of a schedule, tell me that's not worth more than $2 a square foot, and I'd say you're wrong, and because they'll agree with you. And you shave 30, 40 days off a construction schedule and add it to their regular processes, it's well worth the investment. We apply a slab on grade, on box forms and crates, second level, third levels. We've done 11-story buildings where they've gone in and they build the building so fast, and they put the slabs down there and they put the skins up. The slabs don't have enough time to even do what they do naturally, not treating them. So with treating them, then they're able to get tenants move in a lot faster, and rent starts quicker, so everybody's making money faster, and an investment. Yes, because they're in pans, and it's like water in a bucket. It's not going anywhere, and that pan doesn't allow it to drain out and dry up, so it's not, the water's always going to be there until you cap it. And then once you cap it, we all know what happens in the flooring business. You cap it, water's going to come to the point of least resistance, which is joints of flooring materials or under chair pads and those various things. Spray-Lock compared to mitigation, where you got a slab grind and bead blast and all that's probably 20% less or 40% less or more, depending on the products that you're using. It could be as much as 60% less, and then those are the true spray and praise to me. I mean, there's too many variables there. Saving time issue is, if you got a 100,000 square foot slab, and we know in the industry that they're supposed to wait so many days between pours. Well, if you're able to cut that down, because you can literally spray today and you can work on that slab tomorrow. So if you can coordinate your slab installations one a week, and all of a sudden now you're not having to wait 28 days between slab pours. And I know Microsoft and Cyrus One, these big box locations like this that do them. We've done 300,000 square foot slabs where they poured them back to back to back in a 3 week period. We've heard feedback from the GCs as far as treated slabs, they see less cracks. Even jobs where we know it's going to be sealed concrete floors afterwards, they are telling us how good the slab looks, and And nowadays we're even getting customers, GCs call us to come treat their slabs because the architect is not specifying it because they know what it does. And a lot of times they're just doing it out of their side for their own warranties and for their own projects. Our biggest success is specifications with the architects and who have the relationship with the end user and can convince that end user what they're getting. So I'd say it's the architect, the GC, and then the concrete sub. One thing I learned in this concrete treatments business real fast early on was we don't get a choice on when we can treat the slab or when the concrete's going to show up. It's a day and that's it. I mean, so we really have to be flexible with our crews, and we go when you say. And I think the customers we do have like to hear that when I tell them this. Well, I don't get a say when your concrete's going to show up, so you just tell me when to be there and I'll be there. Treated concrete slabs with SCP, our customers have told us they do see an appreciable difference in the slab look, be it less cracking, no spalling. So that gives us confidence that the product's doing what it should be doing. And like I say, the biggest thing with us, it just solves a lot of logistical issues that we don't have to deal with. Testing and moisture and, and if you connect it with a spray lock adhesive, then you got the 2020 program in the works, and what customer doesn't want 20 years bonded up and moisture and warranties.